What is good, everybody? Welcome to the video. I'm gonna make this one just simple, short, sweet. Maybe you weren't meant to fit in your life. Like, understand that. Like, maybe God had made you special for your purpose. Maybe God had made you special so you can go down the path you're going down, so you can teach others the same thing. Like, maybe God had made you this way so you didn't fit in, because we need people that don't fit in. Like, anybody that's accomplished anything great never fit in, and the people that did fit in, eventually they stood out because they were on their own grind, they were on their own path. So get it now that, like, if you don't have friends, or in high school you feel like, because in high school I never felt like I fit in, and it was because, like, I had a dream and I had, like, certain things I wanted to accomplish, and other people just wanted to go to college, which is nothing wrong with that, or other people just wanted to do something else. You know what I'm saying? It's like we all just have different goals, and understand, like, it's never personal, and stuff you can't control should never be personal. It all just comes down to just everybody's got to do what's best for them, and if that means them not being friends with you, or if that means you not being friends with them, it is what it is, you know. And you got to be able to just sometimes in life just turn away and take your L or take your W, whether that's like dropping somebody or something that makes your life better, and just run with it, you know. Like, it's all just experimental. You just got to find things that you can do in your life to make your life better, you know, like make your purpose align with yourself more, because you often find that, like, we really just hang around people so that we're not lonely, you know. Like, it's not always the fact that you actually enjoy being around these people, it's the fact that you just don't want to be alone. You want to feel like you have something to do during the day or during the night, but then once you drop these people, you have so much time on your hands, and you'll realize that, like, oh, what do I do with this? And then that's when your dream comes in, my bro. Like, if you can just grind in that time where you have all that time, where you cut that negative person out of your life, you're gonna see so much progress in your life. I remember, like, last year when I was cutting people out of my life because I was, like, big into the partying and all that, just going down the wrong path, and, like, God humbled me quick, trust me. But I remember when I was doing that, when I cut people out, bro, I had like 6 to 8 hours a day that, like, I could do stuff like with my life, and I was like, dang, like, what am I supposed to do? And time is like your best friend. Like, understand that. Like, that's why so many people, when they have kids, or they have these big responsibilities, they can't really go out and chase their dreams, or can't go out and do certain things, because time has already took them over. Like, they have responsibility. So while you're young right now, if you got some, like, a dream that you want to chase, just go do it, bro. Because I'm telling you, like, you may, I always heard, like, oh, time's gonna fly, like, blah blah blah, but it's facts. And you know why time flies? Because other people are occupying your time that truly don't matter. Like, honestly, think about, like, all the experiences in your life. You probably remember, like, a few where you really had a good time, and you know why you had a good time? Because the vibes were positive, the people you were around, you enjoy being around. So you got to find opportunities that you actually enjoy. Like, don't just use things as a placeholder, or else your life's just gonna breeze by and you're never gonna know who you are as a person and what, like, you stood for. You're just gonna be somebody's little worker and just drifting through life. And, like, a book that really changed my life was the Napoleon Hill book. And it was like a devil's something, I don't know, but it showed me that, like, a lot of people are really just, like, drifting, and that's why life seems like that it flies by, is because most people are just drifting through life, never trying to change nothing. But I'm telling you, like, you can't, I heard this quote, is like, you can't cross the ocean without losing sight of the shore. And that's facts. Like, you have to be able to go into, like, the unknown and bring yourself out of it, because that's all it takes. Like, I honestly think that's why, like, a lot of people don't make it, is because you gotta have so much faith in yourself, and then, like, what you bring to the table, that no one's gonna be able to outwork you. And it all just starts by going day by day, and by, like, boosting your confidence. And how you do that is just by having a reputation with yourself that, hey, I'm gonna wake up today, or hey, I'm gonna go work out today, and you actually show up. Because the day that you miss, you may not feel it. I'm telling you, like, you may not feel it, but in your ego, you're not gonna know who you are, because your mind doesn't know what you're telling it. like understand that like you may be telling like, oh, I'm gonna go work out, then you don't do it, so it's all confused. It's like, hey, I thought you were gonna go work out, and then like you're starting to like jumble your thoughts. You don't have confidence. That's how you build confidence, is just by every single day showing up for yourself. You know what I mean? It's because I'm telling you, eventually your friends are gonna drift away, and it's gonna be you and a girl, or it's gonna be just you, and like you gotta be able to handle that, and you gotta be able to just not be alone because you have your grind, or you have something in life that you're worth living for. Because it all changes, like especially once you graduate high school. I think everybody can agree, or if you're still in high school, you will agree. Everybody just kind of like fizzles out. You know what I mean? Like no one's really hanging out anymore. You might have like 2, 3 friends, but over time, everyone's just gonna fizzle out. Some's gonna go to college. Some's gonna have a girl. Some's gonna go military. Like everybody just has their own path that you're going on. They're not thinking about you like you're thinking about you. Like get that? Like it really just takes you, if you want to like change yourself, because your friends ain't gonna do it for you. And honestly, they're not gonna care about your path and what you do with your life. You gotta care about it, because you know yourself. You know what you've been through in your life and what is best for you. You know what I mean? Like you can't follow the pack and expect to be happy. You gotta do stuff that like you enjoy. But the whole point of this video is like, over time, like you're not really alone. You have people around you, but you feel alone, and that is because you're not on your purpose. And you gotta find something that you wake up every single day and you want to improve on, or something that makes you so happy that you don't need anybody else. And that starts by just like fulfilling yourself inside. You gotta have self-fulfillment if you want to truly be happy, because no one's ever gonna like be fully around. Like let's understand, like there's not gonna be, you're not gonna be around somebody all the time. Like even in people that are married and stuff, like you still are just never around someone all the time. So I just want to, like, at the end of the day, you're gonna be alone sometimes, and you gotta be able to handle yourself. And that just comes down to just being confident, learning who you are as a person, and just establishing that reputation and getting on your grind, because that's gonna build you up more than 99% of the population. I promise you. Just staying on good habits and just being a good person, God's gonna bless you. You just gotta keep pushing, and don't quit when things get tough. Don't quit. I promise it'll all work out in the end. But I want to say thank y'all for tuning in this video, and we out.